like everything is changing. We're all growing up, we're all living our own separate lives. We're actually doing this, we're growing up. I went from knowing these people's business 24/7, even when I didn't want to know. It was being shouted down the corridor. And I might sound absolutely mad right now, but that didn't occur to me, that it just keeps going. I feel like life is happening to me right now. I'm in a very weird transition period where everything is changing. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's it's one of those things that I just wanted to talk about, because why is it mid-September? Why is uni in 2 weeks? Like, actually why? And it just hit me that we're growing up and we're actually doing this, and I thought, instead of me thinking this, let me say it out loud. If any of you are feeling the same, this is a safe space. We're just going to talk about how horrible it is actually doing the thing that we've been told we would eventually do our whole lives, and now it's here. So welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, join the club. OGs will remember this filming spot. I love filming in my bathroom, but I haven't done it in literally over a year. But we are back to the place in my house with the best acoustics and the best lighting. And I was kind of just feeling quite down today, because I was like, why am I actually, like, why is this actually here? My timetable came out and I was seeing the 8 a.m. lectures and I was crying, and it just hit me, like, we're actually doing this, we're growing up, we're all moving out, we're not having back to school anymore. My cousin, my baby cousin, who I was there when she was born. I remember seeing her little baby self. Started year 7 last week, and I was like, oh, she's 12. In my head, she's still 6 years old, and now she's all grown up. And it's like, what on earth? She's going to secondary school. And it's like, I look around and I look at all the people that I know and all the people I care about, and we're all moving on. And that is weird and that is scary. There's a couple people in my year that have got signed to football clubs and they're going to do football professionally. And honestly, congrats to them. But when I saw them post that, it just made me realize that we're actually all, like, everything is changing. We're all growing up, we're all living our own separate lives. I feel like before, we were like a little TV show, you know. Year 7 was season 1, year 8 was season 2, year 9 was season 3. And then we had a little break due to COVID, and then we came back for season 4 after 2 years. And it just feels like every season, it's like we've all been entwined in each other's lives. This person's been with this person, and that person's had that with that person. And I feel like our lives have all coexisted. And I feel like I wasn't prepared for the loss of that. I feel like loneliness is a drag, but it's not quite loneliness. It's just like, my life just feels a bit empty now. I'm not going to school with the same 200 odd people I've been going to school with for the past 7 years. I wake up, I live my life, I get on with my day. I don't know how everyone's doing, I don't see everyone, I don't talk to everyone. We're all just separate now. That separation that we now have, I only know how certain people are doing when I see them post a story on Instagram. Like, that's so weird. I went from knowing these people's business 24/7, even when I didn't want to know. It was being shouted down the corridor. And now I don't hear from you, I don't see you, because it's not like we're friends. We have no obligation to each other, but we saw each other every single day for 7 years, and now I just don't see these people anymore. I don't hear from these people anymore. And even my friends, like, I have said several times, I'm going to be that friend, I'm going to fight to stay in contact with people. And like, it's weird. I text my friends, I'm like, hey, when are you free? Let's meet up. That's so weird. It used to be, oh, I see you every single day. I see you at form. I see you during period 1 and period 3 and period 5. And then break and lunch, I see you. I used to be with people 7 hours of a day. And now it's like, it's all just, do you get what I mean? Like, am I making sense? When I saw my uni timetable, it really hit me. I was like, oh, so I'm gonna wake up at 5, get the train at 6, get there for my 8 a.m. lecture, stay after to revise for a bit, make my flashcards, go to the library, go to the gym, come home, cook, post on YouTube, go to church. Like that's my new routine now. I said this in I did a poem back in March, I believe. March or April. It's called I Wish I Could Stay a Child Forever. And I said no more 9 to 3. Can't remember the line exactly, but there's a line in there about no more 9 to 3 as in no more school. And it didn't hit me until my cousin was telling me about her first day at secondary, and they were telling me about going back to school. My youngest cousin, like she's my child, they are my children. My youngest child, she's going to year 6 now. Middle child is in year 7, eldest child is off to college. And I'm like, oh, you guys are not my little babies anymore. Now you're grown up. But I'm seeing all the back to school, like at work. Work's gotten so quiet because everyone's at school again. And it's like, I forgot that. And it's sad that it just keeps going on without you. I go to the gym and the gym is next to my school. So every time I go to the gym, I see school going on and I see the car park filled with teachers, and every now and then I'll see a teacher I know walk in and out of the building to go to their car and then hop back to the building. And it's just like, it's weird that it goes on. Life actually goes on. And I might sound absolutely mad right now, but that didn't occur to me, that it just keeps going. And it's comforting in a way. Nothing you do matters because it just goes on anyway. Whether or not you go to school or not, whether or not you go to uni or not, whether or not you show up to work every day or not, it will go on without you. Or it can go on with you. And that's what I'm trying to change my perspective, because I think I was feeling very overwhelmed by the fact that I feel like life is happening to me right now. Accommodation is happening to me, uni is happening to me, my emails are happening to me, my timetable is happening to me, work is happening to me. I don't feel like I'm happening to anything. I feel like I'm in a very weird transition period where everything is changing. Part of me loves it and part of me hates it, and I don't know how to feel. I want to move out so bad, but then I'm like, that's a big step. That is full independence. That's coming home and waking up every single day to an empty house. I've always said I'm okay with being alone. I love being alone. I thrive off being alone. So it's not being alone that is concerning me. It's not even FOMO. It's just like you hear about this from the second you join secondary. You're told in year 7 it's gonna go fast. And you hear about this, you hear that when you're older you have to get a job and you'll go to uni and you'll have to work, and you're told this from such a young age, and it never really hits you that it's happening until it happens, until you're there, and then you're like, oh, I'm 18 now. Like, COVID was 4 years ago, what? We're grown up now, I've sat my GCSEs, I've sat my, it didn't hit me that it's everything, all the things that we're told are going to happen to us are happening. This is the growing up part. It's here, it's now. This is starting uni, this is making your friends that you're gonna have the rest of your life. It's all gonna happen in the next couple of months. It's now. And I wish we could just hit a pause button, you know? I wish we could just hit a rewind. I wish we could just slow everything down. Because I blink and uni's in a week and a half, and I blink again and uni's in a week, and by the time I put this video out I'm gonna blink and uni will be tomorrow. It's crazy. Why is it September? Why is it September? And if any of you are feeling the way I'm feeling, I just want you to know you're not alone. This is scary, this is new, this is literally like we're going into things we've never done before. We're gonna have experiences we've never had before. We're living parts of our lives that we never imagined we'd be living. And I feel like I'm so shocked by all of this because I never planned for this. I planned to be in a different country. I planned the way I thought my life was going to go, and then results day went and flipped everything I knew upside down, and now here I am trying to navigate something I didn't even ever think I'd be in. So I've not even had time to process what I'm doing. I'm just survival mode. Let me find accommodation, let me find my timetable, let me go collect my student ID, let me just adjust to the big change I didn't even adjust to in the first place. And now I'm just trying to make sense of what's happening, and I don't like it. But it's life, I suppose. And I can let it beat me down, or I can try and enjoy it. I'm going to be very real with you throughout this whole journey. I'm not going to ever come on here and be like, uni's so good, I love it. I'm going to be honest. And I think every step of the way I'm going to be honest, and that started from results day, and that's going to continue up until the day that I finish my degree. So I just thought I'd share how I'm feeling, because it's indescribable what we're going through this transition period, and no one really prepares you for this. And I feel like we say it, and it's cliche, but you're told about results day, you're told about your grades, you're told about going to uni, student life, but having to come to terms with the fact that you're growing up is not something that, but to be fair, I don't think you can prepare for this even if someone told you. I think it's one of those things you have to learn the hard way. We can do this, we've got this. Freshers is gonna be fine. What? We're gonna make so many friends. It's gonna be A-okay. We're gonna be great. Yeah, we're gonna talk about freshers separately because that's a whole video by itself. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you very soon. I'll see you tomorrow with another video because I'm going to KCL tomorrow. So I'll get home and post what I have filmed earlier during the day. So you'll see me tomorrow. Thanks for watching.